Today's horoscope, Scorpio February 20th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The heavens turn and we turn with them. Welcome to Pisces season. As the mighty sun, our great luminary, leaves behind the skies of Aquarius, he ventures into the deep seas of the fish. You love whenever the sun swims through a fellow sign, as you can flow so perfectly and fluidly toward whatever makes you happiest. During this time, your intuition will be intensified, and you'll likely experience more open doors to pursue personal or romantic pleasure. If you are open to taking the lead, you could soon find that you have turned your heart to Euros desires into a reality before you. What can you capitalize on? The moon will enter your sign today, so you may feel more sensitive than usual. However, your sensitivity could help you adjust accordingly to feel confident, powerful, and strong in your workplace. Your intuition will also heathen, especially after the sun enters Pisces later on. Once Pisces season begins, you may feel called to pursue a new adventure or experience to progress in your professional journey. Use your intuition to consider your options to find the best path for yourself and your professional goals. 2 days after Venus, the planet of money not only returned to your financial sector, but just as she is separating from an alignment with Pluto and moving towards another with Mars, the sun leaves. This might take the solar off your financial situation and money matters, but with the planets of money, passion, and drive now a tight team, this is when the motivation to take your financial power back will really kick in. Pay extra special attention to emotional needs today, both yours and those of that someone you love. With the current astral energy, our intentions to please and care for those we love can easily miss the mark. Have you ever put the car in third gear when you were aiming for first? Remember what happened? Don't stop yourself from opening your heart, but make sure your heart exits your mouth exactly the way you intended to. Sometimes our sweetest thoughts fall into the mustard on the way to someone else's ears. The essence of this day may see you finishing up a great deal of work that you have on your plate. This should lead to a very productive and fulfilling day for you, as getting things wrapped up means a lot to most. Don't be too surprised if you find you want to go about this on your own. Working with others can prove more challenging if you aren't sure of their motives or trustworthiness. Do what you can, and be sure to take the time to relax this evening. In a case of perfect timing, Venus has not only reached her first full day in your financial sector just as the Sun has reached his last, but Mars is spending his first weekend here just as Mercury is spending his last. This is a chance for Venus' new mission to update your financial confidence, desires, and expectations, and Mars to fire up your financial passions and fighting spirit, a chance to benefit from Mercury's smart head for money and the Sun's reality checks from the start. The Sun is asking that you keep your eyes open and head out of the sand as you focus on what is, while Venus and Mars are focused on what's possible. Venus, the planet of love, may have left your relationship sector yesterday, but the desires and expectations she left you with and your relationships themselves are in safe hands. Not only is the dwarf planet series staying on, but will continue to work with the asteroid Juno in your communication sector and with Jupiter and Uranus, who will continue to promote friendship and relationship building. Daily planetary overview. As the day unfolds, your focus may shift towards your professional responsibilities, just moments before the sun bids farewell to your work sector. Simultaneously, the moon concludes its monthly visit to your career sector, providing insights into the income potential that accompanies the ongoing momentum on the job front. The influence of both celestial bodies doesn't end here, as they leave behind planets that will sustain and propel the existing momentum. Your inherent drive can be a powerful force, often allowing you to achieve your goals with little regard for the well-being of those dependent on you. However, be mindful that your energy and enthusiasm might sometimes come across as arrogance and aggression. It is imperative to cultivate a more cooperative approach, steering clear of unnecessary confrontations and disputes. Extend a helping hand to those in need, fostering a supportive environment. Changes in circumstances may present challenges, making your objectives seemingly more difficult to attain. Resist despondency and don't let setbacks dampen your spirits. Instead, carefully assess the situation. What appears to be a setback can be overcome with strategic action, often not as dire as initially perceived. Setbacks can, in fact, pave the way for resolving lingering issues and ultimately lead to a more favorable outcome. Reflecting on the past, it was during the Sun's presence in your income sector last year that Saturn made its return. Now, a year later, as the Sun re-emerges, it brings with it the culmination of everything established since Saturn's return. This serves as a robust starting point as the solar spotlight shifts to your income situation. The Moon's recent return to your work sector, less than an hour earlier, augurs well for initiating positive developments in this arena. The convergence of these cosmic influences positions you to embark on this new phase from a position of strength and promise. Sky for today. Today's atmosphere is ideal for embracing a leisurely mindset, allowing your thoughts to wander to distant realms. Amidst the prevailing confusion, it's advisable to steer clear of intense conversations or immersing yourself in crucial tasks. The onset of Pisces season tonight signals a welcomed break from the overthinking that many of us have been entangled in. During the next 4 weeks, the focus shifts from rule-breaking and assertiveness to a heightened interest in art, magic, and a profound connection with the beauty of the universe. Confronted by a growing number of unexpected and challenging events, your initial instinct might be to attribute blame to others, even though they may not always be at fault. Sometimes, the responsibility lies with you. It's crucial to maintain composure and a relaxed attitude, viewing difficulties as valuable opportunities to implement fresh approaches to problem solving. Rediscover your inner calmness and project a stronger demeanor. Instead of being overly disappointed with the outcomes, recognize that significant progress may be elusive. Resist the urge to lay blame on others if things don't unfold as planned. Managing unrealistic expectations is key to avoiding disappointment. Persevere and seize the available opportunities with a measured and gentle approach. Your desire for a perfect scenario to address outstanding financial matters is understandable. However, exercising caution with money remains paramount. Your instincts for making sensible investment choices are commendable, and the advice you receive holds more weight than usual. Even substantial purchases like a car or a house don't intimidate you. While Venus has exited your career sector, marking the end of the push to kickstart the professional year, the momentum and partnerships forged between planets on the income, work, and career fronts remain intact. The driving force now shifts to the planets in your income sector, offering the most significant forward momentum in your current trajectory.